Good morning. Brick Vandersnick on behalf of teaching this morning. I would like to thank Peter and everyone here has been very nice about helping me and bringing me in, and hopefully I wish all the best of you in your careers. I have an office in St. Charles and in Sycamore. I have on the Illinois State Bar Association, the National College of DUI Defense. I teach and travel around the country. I enjoy doing this, and again, thank you to Peter and everybody for bringing me here. The second portion of this is let's talk about vehicle code enforcement law for some traffic and DUI related cases for 2013. Since I was able to put the materials together, a new case has been released by the appellate court that's important regarding statutory summary suspension, and that is People of the State of Illinois versus Ryan Clayton, C-L-A-Y-T-O-N. It was released on March 14th, 2014. It is a 4th District case, and the site is 2014 ILLAPS-4th 130340. In the Clayton case, this defense initially won based on the fact that the defendant's copy of their sworn report was not marked any type of service, whether it was personal service or service by mail. The defendant had a hearing. The defendant's burden shifted to the state, and the court in Schuyler County initially found for the defense that because the boxes had not been marked, either one of them, there was improper service. The appellate court reversed and found that the service, in fact, the boxes had been properly filled out on all of them but the motorist's copy. The court found that the officer had completed the sworn report and the notice of summary suspension, which they went through and found are a series of pre-printed forms attached together and separated by carbon paper. The information, as we know, both on the notice of summary suspension and on the warning to motorists are identical in that the forms and the information is identical. In this case, the police officer testified after completing the documents. He tore the reports by the perforations and gave defendant his copy. The officer testified he filed one copy with the court and another with the Secretary of State. The officer concluded by saying all the copies, including the defendant's, reflected the notice of summary suspension was given to the defendant on December 27, 2012, the date of the arrest. In this case, it was unusual in that, and probably what happened was the officer, when the officer was pressing through to write everything, just didn't cross the X that he served immediate notice on the defendant's copy. All the other copies had the officer's X where he in fact marked. In this case, the issue was whether the defendant received immediate and actual notice of the suspension. The court looked at all this, the appellate court looked at all the circumstances of the case, concluded that although the motorist's copy did not receive the box, the copy, that his copy did not receive the X on where it says served immediate notice, that was not fatally defective, and therefore reversed the trial court and affirmed the Secretary of State.